What is going on, guys? It's Nisky here, back with another Hockey Talk. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I was out of town and I haven't been able to record for a little bit, but today we have got a good Hockey Talk going. Today we are reviewing the 2019 Capitals offseason so far. So, first of all, they have had a few signings. I'm including contract extensions throughout the season as well. So, for forwards, Nick Dowd signed on April 11th. The contract was 3 years for another $750,000 a year. I really like this contract. I think Dowd is a consistent fourth liner, and we got him on good term. Shane Gersich on May 20th, 1 year, $700K. Don't care. It's another little AHL thing to keep the Bears going. Carl Hagelin, 4 years at $2.75 a year. Okay. I get it. I know that you want to have a long-term depth winger, but for a guy like Hagelin, who is at the latter end of his career, I'm not sure I would have gone with 4 years. Michael Scarbosa, June 29th, 2 years at $700,000 a year. He might jump up to the Caps, but for right now, he's just a player for Hershey. Brendan Leipsic on July 1st, 1 year, $700,000. I really like this deal. I like it that it's a prove-it deal for Leipsic, and I like that we got him really cheap, and that if it doesn't work out, we can always send him back down to the AHL, or he'll be UFA next year. It won't really matter. Richard Panik for 4 years at $2.75 a year. I mean, it's okay. Kind of the same thing with Hagelin. I'm not sure I would have given that kind of term to a player like Panik, but I'm okay with him. Whereas Garnet Hathaway for 4 years on $1.5 a year. No, you do not give a fourth line forward 4 years. And for a cap hit that's 1.5, I mean, it's not huge, but that is not the kind of cap that I would be giving out to a player like Hathaway. But the Penguins really messed up with the Brandon Tanev at 6 years for $3 million a year, whatever it was. That was funny. All right, defenseman, all we did was give Nick Jensen a contract extension, 4 years for $2.5 a year. I really like it. Jensen's a consistent defenseman. He was going to be a UFA. We got him at the trade deadline from Detroit, and I really liked how he performed for the remainder of the regular season and once we got into the postseason. Goalies, backup goalie Phoenix Copley on February 4th, 3 years at $1.1 a year. I absolutely love this deal because that allows the Caps to either A, leave Copley unprotected at the Seattle expansion draft if they think that Holtby still got a few more years in him, or B, leave Holtby unprotected and let Copley take over the starting role. And then in the AHL, starting goalie for the Bears, Vitek Vanacek, got 3 years at $716,000 a year. Don't really care about that one. All right, the major losses this offseason. So, my boy, Matt Niskanen, he was traded to the Flyers on June 14th. He just has the same current contract, 2 years left at $5.7 a year, and I think that is a big loss for the defense. I get why they did it because we didn't have a lot of cap space, but he was a very big part of that defense, and I was very sad to see Matt leave the team. Andrei Burakovsky on June 28th, a trade to Colorado. He was still under his current contract, even though he's pending RFA. And I think this is a great move. I think it was good to trade Burakovsky while his value was still pretty high. I don't think that he'll turn out to be all that good of a player, but for whatever reason, a ton of people think he will be. I've seen him play. He's not really anything special, in my opinion. Brett Connolly, he left to Florida. 4 years at $3.5 a year. I think that this is a big loss of Connolly and Hagelin. The Caps really wanted to sign Connolly, but he just wanted to test out free agency, see what was available, so they ended up signing Hagelin instead. And I think that Connolly was a much bigger part of our team. Nathan Walker left to St. Louis, 2 years at $700,000 a year. It's sad because he was the first Australian player to score a goal, and he scored it as a Capital. That was really cool. I always cheered for him as the Aussie. When I went to my Hershey Bears game, he was there. But it's sad, not a huge major thing. And Devontae Smith-Pelly will not return. He is currently unsigned as of when I'm recording this. And again, it's sad but not major because he was such a big part of the Caps Cup run, but he's not a major part of their forward core at the moment. Key RFAs that we still need to sign are Jacob Vrana. What I predict for his contract will be a 5-year deal at around $3.6 million. Chandler Stevenson, I think that the Caps will bring him back on a league minimum deal for 2 years, and same thing with Christian Djoos except for 1 year. The current cap space of the Capitals is $4.285 million, but $4.995 if they trade depth defenseman Jonas Siegenthaler. There's not really much else I could say. I mean, technically, since it's the offseason, they can go up to 10% over the cap and then figure it out later. But I think it's better if you just stay under the cap and not have to worry about that. So I think that Siegenthaler is a good defenseman, but I was looking through our team on Cap Friendly, and he was the most expendable player that I found. So anyway, websites that I use to obtain the information on this video. I know some people want to know how I get my information, so I just did them. I use Cap Friendly, NHL.com, ESPN, TSN, and NHL Trade Tracker. Thanks for watching today, guys. You can view the last Hockey Talk by clicking in the bottom right corner, and subscribe to my channel by clicking to the left of my icon on the top. And see you guys next time.